Or press 1 for more options.
Good morning, boo. Just miss and love you guys, and we were thinking about you, and I wanted to call to see if you need anything. I know y'all probably good, but I just wanted to see if there was anything that, we could do from across the bridge. If there was anything that you couldn't get out to get. It's probably not at that point yet, but I was just thinking about you. I want to make sure y'all safe, because I love you. That's all. All right, talk to you soon.
Calls to this number are being screened by Smart Call Blocker. The number you are calling is not accepting your call. Please hang up. Hello. Please leave a message. Hello?
Hey, you a good woman. You got all kinds of jewels on your crown for loving people. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, did she at least make sure her routine is convenient for you? Ooh, I know that's hard. It gets frustrating. Well, I'm glad to see y'all struggling through it, and I'm glad that y'all still got each other right now. And
All right.
I still wish I was closer. Oh my God, especially now. But I count my blessings every day, and I live in a grateful light because the alternative is. Did you get your allowance? You didn't?
No, I want to call you to get it, so.
Oh my God.
That's why I hadn't called. I always call you when I get a package from you.
Yeah, I thought you just didn't call though.
No, I always call you when I get something from you.
Oh
Let you know I got it.
God, let me. I'm still on the phone with you. I'm just tracking it. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Love you.
All right then.
Oh.
Hey, Tina.
Hey, boo. I'm just calling to check on you, see how you doing.
Aw, look at you. Thank you, baby.
Everything is everything right now. And he would never. I'm the one that he always be trying to act like I'm I always got to calm down like I'm embarrassing him not being neighborly or whatever the fuck. So I be low key glad when we get a neighbor and find out they ghetto, cause then he be like, cause he don't like people that don't act like a grown homeowner. It'd be like, why did you even get a house? You can't get a house and then need to borrow everything you need to maintain that hoe. Borrowing stuff ain't nothing wrong with borrowing stuff. That's neighborly and stuff, but you don't have little stuff like lawnmower and snowblower, rake or some shit like that. Like What's crazy is they missed out, because if they were at least responsible and accountable people, and if she was single even, she would have my husband helping her with her fucking household.
I know.
Dumbass. Cause I'm the one that's, and I'm friendly and everything, but if I see that you leech, then that's when I have a problem. It don't even cross into a jealousy issue. It's like, dang, y'all don't even want to move to do anything yourself to make him want to be eager to help you. So, yeah, that was back in March when we first went on shutdown from the pandemic, and we were sitting out back because they changed all this they changed the schedules. That's when everybody stopped working and people was waiting on their little checks and stuff, and so work schedule changed where he was on a regular work schedule. It was regular 9 to, usually he have a later shift, but it went to 9 to 5 during that moment. So he was able to catch some sun when he got home. So when he got home, we had a regimen of going out on the deck for a little while before we start exercising. We would go smoke CBD. So we would spray him down. Then we go out back on the deck and have some CBD for get our muscles ready for cardio and yoga. Then he come in, take a shower, and then we actually exercise and shower again. Anyway, point is, we were out during the time on the deck where we were enjoying the rest of the daylight. And he looks across and he was like, "What's that?" It was a whole hole where we got a privacy fence, 6-foot privacy, and it's one of those double layer things. So one of the boards was all like a big hole, 3/4 of it was out. So, and they had just got like a pitbull looking dog. I don't think it's a pet. I think it's a mix, but I don't do that. I ain't for that pitbull bullshit, because people, I don't care. I'm species against pitbulls, so.
I got it.
So anyway, that don't have nothing to do with it. It's a handsome dog. The dog ain't whatever. It ain't the dog's fault. The dog ain't the problem. So anyway, and I was just saying that because they didn't originally have a dog when they moved in. So I don't know if their dog sitting or if it was theirs or whatever. Anyway, the board was fucked up completely. Might as well have been gone, right? He was like, "What's that?" And he looked over there, a whole ass hole. I was like, "Ooh," because he's a homeowner, so he's serious about he takes care of his property. So he's. Right. And so he said he was sat there for a minute. He thought it through, and he was thinking about calling the police. And even I was like, don't call right now, during the pandemic, because even if we can't stand her, I don't want her to, I don't want her to get killed by no cops behind that bullshit, So I was like, I was thinking, I was like, I know he ain't gonna, because that ain't him. I'm the one, you know what I mean? And so, but they had shown him so much irresponsible home ownership that he was like, you know, because we were just in that phase where you don't want to talk bad about us two white people at all. But she just really pushed it. So anyway, he went over and he knocked on the door and he asked her about it. First, she acted like she did. He recorded it. I was listening on speakerphone too, and he recorded it as well. And so he asked her about it, whatever. First, she started saying she didn't know nothing about it, right? So she wasn't taking any risk. He's like, so you're not going to take any responsibility for it. And she said she insisted that she didn't know anything. So he pointed out to her, it was to basically say, you know, to show her that you did know, like what. And so then she admitted, she said, well, I saw some board on the ground over there, but you know, I didn't know. And that's where she fucked up, because that let you know that she did know what the fuck. So he kept saying, well, am I going to be able to get my fence? Like, what he really wanted to do was for her to say, to be accountable. And he wasn't expecting no money or for her to fix it, right? Really. But without her being accountable, that made him not even want to volunteer the information there. I'm not even asking you to fix it. He didn't even say that. He just said, so you're not even going to be accountable for it. And she said, so what does that look like? And so he said something else. And so then she said she would have her man to talk to him or whatever, right? Now, he's met her, what we thought was her husband, another situation like the other one. I don't know if you remember, but this is exactly before, like, he had an issue with one of the, a baby mama that was over there, and he went over there and talked to her, so she said, well, you have to talk to her whatever, man or whatever. And he's like, okay, well, where is he? He said, where's Dre? And she's like, Dre, who's that? That's the motherfucker that we met that y'all said was your husband. Lord, like, what the fuck? So that was before. Now, this is a whole new bitch. And so he's over there, and so she's like, well, I'll get whatever to talk to you first. At first, I don't know what's with these weak women that always like, well, my man gonna talk to you, because what you think he came to do, fight? He just want his damn property fixed. What the fuck? Right. And then other chick was like, well, she's like, well, I want to talk to you, you know, your husband without your wife there or something like that. She regretted wanting me there. She would have done. I was like, you didn't know that yet. I was like, it's your best bet. You should have stayed talking to him, bitch.
Thank you.
You learned. So she said, well, you talk to him or whatever. And he's like, okay, well, where is he? You know, he was standing at the door like, fine. Where's the guy? And so she said, he's not here right now. Now, a man answered the door. Keep that in mind. Okay, so he was fed up. So he called the police. And the police, he just wanted it documented, really. So he knew the police wasn't going to do nothing for something like that. He called the police, and they documented or whatever. Then he immediately went to the store, got what he needed. This nigga had his fence property fixed within a couple of hours.
I know he did.
So he took care of it. And so they ain't really dealt with him. Oh, this is the part I want to tell you. It was a point where when she said, well, what does that look like accountability for? And then he said, well, you destroyed my property. And when she said this when all my sympathy went away for him calling the police on her during the pandemic. She said she felt threatened. When this bitch said she felt threatened, she said it in Karen, girl. When she said she felt...
Take no fucking responsibility.
When she said she felt threatened, I said, wait. He said, you feel threatened? He's like, the same person that you asked to... Because she did. I wasn't... Obviously, you know I don't be in the neighborhood mix. But she asked him to receive a package for her when they were going to be, I guess, away or out of town or whatever. So that's when she introduced. That's when she
just to avoid fucking responsibility.
But that's when she introduced herself to him as the neighbor, is when she asked him to do that, and then she asked him to do something else. And her husband, her baby daddy, I guess, the guy that she was married to, he came over here asking for everything: lawnmower, snowblower. He wanted help he just wanted help with everything, you know. But which is crazy, because he wasn't even like really putting forth no effort to, like, the weeds was growing 3 feet high in the back. So anyway,
Are these black or white people?
These are black people. But listen, I ain't through. Cause my neighborhood is, you know, it's transitioning. The neighborhood is transitioning. But anyway, so they're black. Most of them are. We got a mix of white and Latino, but there are more black sprinkling around. But next to us, why they gotta be black. And I don't like that because, you know, white people automatically affiliate us. And we like, girl, we don't fuck with them. We don't know them. Shit. So she said he felt that, he's like, you feel threatened because I asked you about my property. He's like, the person you asked to do this and do that, he done named about, you know, 3 things. He was like, you feel threatened. And so he said, okay. And so he came on home. And I didn't feel sorry no more. But as we continue to watch, bitch. Now, I knew before we used to see her kids outside playing with some white, you know, a few white kids. Not other white kids in the neighborhood, but friends of hers. So lately, we've been seeing this dude that we decided, you know how you get nicknames for you. We've been seeing this dude and we've been calling him Hank. He's a white beer belly motherfucker with tattoos, right? Always walking around, scratching his stomach and everything. I was like, you know what? That's her new motherfucking boyfriend. I promise you that's her new boyfriend. And that makes sense how she able to fix her lips as a black woman to tell a man next door that she been asking to help her with different shit that she feel threatened when you ask her about a motherfucker. And I was like, that's what the fuck that is. And I said, so fuck her forever. And I was like, that's her. I was like, she fucking with Hank. And so now, after that, I made that assessment. Now I see the kids I call them the Becky, the Becky bunch or something like that. Cause it's 3. He got 3 kids and she got three. She a baby mama 3 times and he a baby daddy 3 times. So he married his motherfucking nanny apparently. And I'm so sick of them goddamn kids outside. I don't mind kids being kids that have a good ass time, but I can't stand no badass kids. And the little white girl is the ringleader. They are little trash ass bastard children, and I just want them to stay on their property and have a good time. I want them to have a good life, but don't fuck with nothing over here because we know you got procreators and not parents, and y'all running wild. And I know that the little Becky of the gang, it's a girl. He got two white boys and a girl, and she got 2 boys and a girl. Oh, they both got 2 boys and a girl. But the little white girl, she the devil. She the ringleader every day. That's my attitude right now. I'd be like, okay, if that's, you know. That's what if you want to go like that, that's cool. It's whatever you want. I also wanted to follow up on, see how she's doing. Because I tried to email her, but I suck at email anyway. And I also... Okay.
So she did get the email.
Oh, okay. Okay, because we both try. Okay, we on the same page. I'm good then. Because I'm trifling with emails too. I was going to say, that's inevitable. Even if everything was going right, there's a stress level right now that is inevitable for everyone, so... Especially if you're, you know, it's like I said a while back that there'll come a point where, and I felt like I was getting in, because everybody gets there, especially right now, because it's inevitable. There's no other choice. But I was saying how, when I was predicting like how things are going to be, you know, the normal, I was saying, just imagine the type of chaos where like you can't even go to people with your issues because everybody got bigger and more issues. Like in an environment of chaos, everybody has issues and they don't always have time to focus on yours. You know what I mean? Like and it's only gonna get worse. I was saying this back when they had what I call the Hawaii drill, you know, with the missile shit. And I said, you know, when the shit goes down, what's really tragic is we talk about mental wellness and stuff. It's already happening now. But everybody's mental wellness is going to be neglected on a certain level because you have to, nobody can help you. Because everybody got, as opposed to, but you said it like you didn't do that. You weren't doing that before. Okay, cool. So then you basically, by shutting that wisdom down, because that person wasn't saying it to you so that they can have a great relationship. They wasn't saying that to you. They were saying that to you because they see you constantly attracting fuckboys that will probably fuck you and keep you on leaving. But you don't want to listen to that. But you know what you're going to ultimately do? And little did we know you would do it literally as well as metaphorically. Shoot yourself in the foot. You shot yourself in the foot and you let that nigga shoot you in the foot. Look, and then I promise you, you're going to show up in the name of sisterhood and women's empowerment and want everybody to be mad at that dude. Yeah, I'm mad at that dude. Okay, but guess how he could have not shot you in the foot if you didn't fuck with fuckboys. But my thing is, I can even understand. But you don't shut somebody down for wanting to encourage you to not have to deal with that shit. Then you have to deal with that shit, and you come back to that person you shut down and be like, feminist, woman power, girl. No, because when I was woman power, you was fuckboy magic.
Then they gonna say I'm shaming. I'm woman shaming.
Exactly.
I'm not sex positive.
Exactly, girl. And I'm like, I'm not even saying there's anything wrong with being a hoe. But be a hoe for the man you want to be. Or if it's multiple men, be a hoe for them dudes. If you putting it up on social media, you're not being a hoe for... Go entertain your family. I need to go to the post office anyway. I'm cutting this later.
All right, girl. I'll talk to you later.
I love you.
All right.
Okay.
I love you too, boo. Thank you so much.
All
Okay,
right.
bye-bye.